So Lonnie Love says that black men cheat more than any other race of men. My view coming right up. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. And as always, thank y'all for joining me for today. Now, I'm pretty sure that most people are familiar with that comment that Lonnie Love made. And she is the host of a show called The Real, which is basically a carbon copy of The View. And pretty much it's a show with a bunch of females, both of them, a bunch of females making a bunch of emotional comments. I mean, it's mostly a bunch of leftists, and every now and then you may have a conservative viewpoint, but it's mostly leftist females being emotional, being feminist, right? Now, as far as the real, I think Chris Rock pretty much said it best, right? When he said, keeping it real dumb, because it's a show that's as irrelevant as it get. Most of the stuff they say on the show is utterly mindless nonsense. So it's absolutely incredible, and very rarely will you see anything that's credible that come out of the show. It's just, again, a bunch of females being emotional. But anyway, was she right when she said that black men cheat more than any other race of men? Well, obviously the answer is no, because men of all races cheat. I mean, come on. To say that only black men do this. And of course, she basically came under attack from a lot of different people, most of social media. I've seen many YouTube videos of people attacking her, going after her, saying that she's wrong for claiming that only black men cheat, right? And how she's making black men look bad. I've heard the Breakfast Club, they were going in on her. And it's, like I said, it was mostly YouTube within social media. The mainstream media just completely ignored it, like as they always do, because it's something that's liberal leftist viewpoint, and they're not going to tackle liberal leftist viewpoint. But anyway, what's my view of this whole thing? Well, personally, I couldn't care less, because nothing that's really said on that show, or there's absolutely nothing that she said or her viewpoint that's actually stopping me, harming me, preventing me from doing anything. So why am I worried about nonsense like this? Well, I don't, but for some reason, this is what the media does, because if some person somewhere, some conservative person says something, the media goes crazy. It goes irate, especially Trump. But leftists, mindless nonsense, they ignore, and I tend to ignore it too, because I don't care. How is it stopping me? It's not. So I just don't understand why so many people put so much interest in what she said, because it's not true. And of course, she tried to throw the race argument of slave, because of slavery. Slavery is the reason why we can't have a meaningful, lasting relationship, which makes no sense. Everybody says that the problem in the black family didn't start happening until after the late 60s with the Great Society. Prior to that, from the 30s to the 60s, we had something like the best marriage success rate. So how these people always keep trying to link something to slavery is beyond me. Now, of course, people say that it makes black men look bad. Okay, how? And even if it did make black men quote unquote look bad, how is it actually stopping a black man from doing anything? It's not. Not stopping me, not stopping no black person, no person of any color. And it just amazed me how the left, they get so caught up in the perception of something, or how something is being predicted, depicted. They get so caught up in the perception of it that they lose sight of the actual reality of something. They'll say that if a show that basically speaks the truth of the black community, it makes black people look bad, but they ignore the behavior that causes people to have that perception. And Tommy Sotomayor faced this all the time. I remember he was on Vivica Fox show, and he made this comment of this black female who basically screwed her scalp up with weave, and he commented on it. and they brought him on the show saying how he's attacking black women by giving the truth of what happened. But anyway, the only people who really truly should be attacking her right now is a lot of these black females, especially Vivica A. Fox. She should have Loni Love on her show to get her to explain her basically statement against black men. Just like she had Thomas Sotomayor on her show attacking him over the statement he made against a black female, which was actually true. She literally screwed up her scale for weave. But anyway, it just amazed me how people just get caught up in irrelevant nonsense. Again, there's absolutely nothing that she said that's irrelevant, that's stopping anyone from achieving anything. So why are we put so much concern in it? I couldn't care less what she said it, and if she could say whatever she wants to say about the black man, it's still pointless nonsense. Again, this is my view on this whole nonsense. And as always, y'all, until next time.